In late spring of 1985, Robert Santos, Director of Operations for the New York City Parks Department, asked the Fund for the City of New York to help them put together an adventure service camps program for city youth. Greg Farrell, Executive Director of the Fund, brought a former Outward Bound school director, Jed Williamson, on board to do a reconnaissance and design program possibilities. In late June, Bob Box, another Outward Bound senior staff person, was brought on as program director for the summer. He hired Carlos Ortiz and Gilbert Serrano, both urban adventure graduates from South Bronx High School, to work as instructors. Programming began in early July, initially with a team from the City Volunteer Corps. Day experiences with youth from agencies such as the Police Athletic League were conducted in Crotona Park. After experiencing some difficulties enlisting youth and agencies' help, a pilot program of 1 week's duration was conducted with 20 students from the Parks Council's Youth Employment Program. Van Cortlandt Park was chosen as the site, a park with as much diversity as any in the city's system.
Okay, Fully.
1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. 1, 2.
One of the first questions to be answered was whether youth from diverse racial and ethnic backgrounds would respond to adventure activities which required teamwork, cooperation, and degrees of risk. Let's take a look at how it worked. Initiative exercises are problem-solving situations which require planning, good use of resources, and cooperation. This team is on a pair of super skis, 4x4 boards 16 feet long, with strings attached, literally and figuratively. The object is to move a whole team from point A to point B without falling off. Size makes no difference here, just teamwork. The electric fence initiative requires careful thought. In order to get every team member over the simulated electric wire, a great deal of planning is essential. There are as many possible solutions as there are people. And not every idea works, as this team leader found out.
Watch the ball.
Following each initiative, instructors talk with students to pull out any important learnings in order to build upon them for the next activity. Before engaging in any ropes course obstacles, the skills of spotting and catching your teammates are required for safety. They help build trust as well. Walking across a tight, strong rope stretched between two trees, using only a long hand line secured high in one of the trees, provides an individual challenge and requires the support of your team. All the kids tried this event, many of them several times. Most were able to negotiate only a short distance. Sally emerged as the one who was able to go farther than anyone else, skirt and all. She even surpassed the instructor. To be able to climb and rappel, basic skills with ropes and knots are learned first. This rock cliff overlooking the Mooshiloo Parkway is one of many in the city park system. Everyone found climbing to be the most scary, but the most rewarding of the activities they did that week. Knowing you can climb a difficult rock face even wearing plastic bubble shoes, like this Cambodian girl Lynn, develops a sense of confidence and competence. For Manny, rappelling meant overcoming that natural fear of heights and learning to trust the rope systems, including the person holding his safety rope. We know that these activities appeal to most youngsters and that there is plenty of wilderness in New York City. The goal is to develop an urban outward bound program which contains adventure elements and emphasizes service to the neighborhoods. Additionally, it needs to operate in all 5 boroughs and be accessible to many. To seize upon the groundwork of the summer's efforts, a funding base and full-time program director need to be in place. As to whether this summer's program worked, did Sean learn much?
Yeah, much about cooperation and learning that you have to work with somebody to get something done. Most definitely.